Glad to see you today for the core ski fitness class. So I'm really excited about doing this class with you here today. What we're going to do is we're going to be using a band. If you haven't got a band, I'm going to use a medium band for some of our exercises. You can do it without a band. You just leave the band off. I'll also be using 7 weights. I'll be using a medium for some of them, and then maybe going slightly heavier on some of the others. Okay, so up to you. So have a range of weights with you, bottle of water, a band, and keep that handy, and a mat, enough room to move around in. Okay, so as a core class, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. It will all be about the core and then lifting our limbs away from that position. So again, very important in skiing that we do keep that core structure going nice and strong, and therefore we can really put that pressure and that energy through the limbs that we need to ski with. Okay, so if you're ready to go, just grab me those stuff. Get ready to go, and we will start with a warm-up. Okay, so it's just a little bit of a chilled warm-up. We're just going to do that little roll around. Okay, I'm just going to point the toe, get a little dip in the middle, and then I'm just going to sweep it across, and I've already started with my abs pulled in. Shoulders back and down. Feel that strength through the lats. Pulling them into the right position. Okay, legs a little bit wider, just side to side. Good, so that inner thigh strength needed to keep tracking our legs both in the same direction. Okay, then drop it in. Again, just slowly with that shoulder, get that mobility through the waist. Okay, then I'm going to do a little reach down to it, a little reach down, reach up. Lovely, good. And then I'm going to do full lean forward, out of my hips there, and then a drop down. And really feel that stretch between the shoulder blades. Bend your knees and come up. I'm going to do that again. Out and over, straight back, then pushing it down, getting that little roll over. Okay, then knees and coming up. Okay, lovely, good. Just a little squeeze on those hamstrings. Then I'm going to bring that to the front, up and over. Then again. Good, then up and over. Another one with that hamstring. Good, up and over. Good, lovely. Do a little drop for me, coming up. Drop it down, come up. Good, now I'm going to walk it back, little walk back. So, push your bottom back. Okay, over to the side, lift. Okay, now sweep it across for me. Now to the side, a little dip down. My knees facing forward, my feet facing forward. Up, up, then across, give me that sweep. Then down. 4, 3, 2. Just open out that chest, little open it out. Good, you can just walk through the feet, up onto the toes. Good, so opening that chest. Now give me a roll around, up and out. Really feel those shoulders nice and loose, those lats on the pull down. Okay, well done, so give it a little shake through. Okay, so my first one is going to be a medium weight. It's going to be a shoulder exercise, and then pecs as well. Okay, so here. 1 lift, 1 pull in. Okay, so 45 seconds, so choose the weight, start with that sort of medium heavy weight if you can, and you can always drop it down afterwards. Okay, I'm putting the timer on, just grab me those weights please. Okay, here we go, 3, 2, 1, I'm here. Give me that lift, back to your shoulders, squeeze in. Up, squeeze it in. Good, so again, try not to lean back. Keep that nice straight position. Okay, halfway, well done. Give me that lift. And again, shoulder strength with my core helping me. Good. Good work, well done. Okay, and my next one, I'm just going to take a heavy weight with me. It's going to be a closed one, closed lunge. So I'm going down low without doing this, and the weight is over the front of my back leg. Okay, so it just goes down here and then comes back up. So don't poke your bottom out, even though it's a squash one. Keep on checking that your knee is underneath your hip. Your body does want it to go back here because that's much easier on that front of thigh. Remember those fronts of thighs? They will be needed in that whole ski. Good. Second time round, we do the other leg. Make sure that that front knee doesn't come forward too much. Definitely doesn't go out over your toe. Goes about toe height. Lovely, good. Okay, I'm going to stay with this heavier weight. Here, get used to really having that nice straight back, those abs pulled in. 4 pullbacks, 1 squat. Okay, so feet underneath your hips. Okay, I'm going to do a pull back, lift. 1 more, arms along, push up. Good, give me that lift. Pull it straight back. So I've gone with that heavy weight. Short little movement. Okay, halfway. Yeah, feel it in the back there. Drop, and again, really feel that those shoulder blades. I've pulled back and down. Good work, well done. Okay, lovely, good. And back to my first one, the shoulders with the squeeze. Second round, here we go. So again, I'm not leaning back. Get me that lift. Pecs, shoulders stabilizing, then the lift. Good, well done. And again, check your position so you're not leaning back. Good, so again, you have got 15 seconds left now. Work it through to the end. Good. Try not to lean back. Don't let those shoulders creep up. Don't feel that stress behind the neck. Up. Well done. Good. Okay, good work. Just that one weight. That slow drop. My knee's not back here as in usual lunge, it's here. Okay, so going down slowly, then get me that push up. Good, my core, keeping that control. Nice and neat. That weight over the front of my back leg. As I get into that drop position, then I push it off. Giving strength to that front of thigh, but also importantly, front of knee. Good, we will be working those outsides too. And those insides. Lovely, good, okay, well done. Pick up the other one for the pull back. 4 pullbacks, 1 squat, but again, what I'm focusing on here is that upper back strength as well, to keep yourself stabilised as you lean forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 squat. Lovely, good. 1 squat. Feel that your core is really helping you here to do that pull back. Feel it. Lovely, good. Here, 1, 2. Don't let that weight take you over, even though you're going forward and down. And good work, well done. Okay, lovely, we are moving on. This is where you can, we're getting onto that mat work onto the floor. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, it's all about my own body weight. So I'm going to come down onto the floor. And I'm going to be doing here a full bridge, a forward and a back. So it is shoulder work again, but my core is helping me. If you would prefer to keep your knees on the floor, still feel that you can get that forward and back and really tuck your tailbone under. So we're getting that core to help us. Okay, lovely, good. So we're on the mat. You can roll that mat up if you have got quite a thin mat. Okay, so I am in that plank, forward and back. Lovely, head just in line with the spine. Really feel that core being pulled in. My tummy is not dropping and dragging my lower back with it. If you feel that your toes do start to move away from you, just shuffle them back in again. Good, lovely. You're coming down into single figures now. You should be able to feel it around the shoulder area. Get that push back around the waistband. Keep that core work. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. Then I'm down on the mat with that zip and hollow on. I have got one leg lift, double leg lift, one top lift. So I'm moving into that spine, core pulled in. Okay, lovely, good. So up with the legs, up with the top of half. If you want to extend your arms there, you can, and down. Up with both legs. So if you want to get that lift and that extension out with your arms, do. Otherwise, just keep it as a lift. Good, so it's my glutes working the whole time for me. But also, importantly, into my spine at the back there. Having a nice, super strong spine. Lovely, good, out and in. Those muscles supporting my backbone there. Up and out. Okay, lovely. On this one, a Superman, all of them, onto your knees, and then slowly down into that press up position till you get right down to the bottom. Okay. Okay, so my Superman, I'm holding it, upper back, squeeze into those shoulder blades, put your hands down, come up onto your knees, into that incline position, and then 4, 3, 2, 1, and again, up. Now what you can do on this, if you want to, come up off your, there into a full plank. You can put your knees down and then you can go down slowly. Okay, lovely, Superman. My last one on this, depends on how strong you are, how much you want to challenge yourself. You can come into a full plank and then go down as a full plank as well. Lovely, good. So again, it's all about that core control. I'll get one more in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, well done, good. So we've done all of those. We are now back onto our plank, moving it backwards and forwards. So here I am relaxing, but tuck my toes under. As the beeps go, I come up and then I stay in that straight plank each time. So again, if you do want to use your knees, you have to use your bottom a little bit to lift it up and back. But if you can, stay in that full plank. Just bring yourself slightly forward and slightly back over those shoulders. Good, we've got that going on, well done. Feel it around the waistband as well. Yeah, 15 left. I feel it around the waistband, that zip and hollow is on. Definitely feeling it on my shoulders. Lovely, good. Okay, then I'm down for my alternates. Leg lift, top half lift. You can let those arms go out if you want to. So again, so my first one, zip and hollow on, ready to go. I lift those legs off the floor. Okay, so lifting the legs off the floor, they go down. Lift my top half, you can extend your arms and then go back down. And really feel on both of these that you can really feel those muscles into the spine working for you. Up, out, if you want that little extra challenge, and down. Otherwise you can keep your hands just here in the middle and just push yourself up. Good, so legs coming up and out. Getting up and out. Good. Lovely. Okay, that's Superman. Up to you how you do it. On the way down, you can come up onto your knees, then on your toes, go down onto your knees and go down. Or come up onto your knees, onto your toes, and stay on your toes and come all the way down. This is the last time we'll be doing this. Okay, so hold me your Superman first. Think about all that back work. If you really squeeze your shoulder blades together, your arms are out, you're skydiving, free diving there. Okay, lovely, good. Coming down, come up, and then go back down again. And then up. Hold that, free dive. Okay, coming back down onto the floor. Push up onto your knees, up onto your toes. 4, 3, 2, 1, and again up. Pushing up, and remember to really push up as a unit. Don't peel yourself off the floor. Really feel that that core is working for you. Lovely. We'll get one more in. Up, 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 and down. Okay, lovely, good. Okay, well done. Okay, we're coming back to standing up, but this time I'm going to take a band with me. Okay, so I'm going to use a medium band for this one. It's going to work in the front of the thighs, the outsides of your thighs. So do sit down if you want to put your band on. If you haven't got a band, you can do all of these without a band. Okay, so for my first one, I'm going to stay standing, and I've got the band under my instep on one and just tucked inside the flap there of my trainers on the other, because I'm going to be working one leg away from the other, and it's going to be that 45 seconds. I'm keeping my balance, my core is pulled in. You can go higher or lower on the bands if you've got them, if you want to, or if you've got no band, you can do me a lift and then a straight out with your leg. Okay, are we ready to go? It's going to be fronts of thighs, core pulled in, shoulders back and down. I'm up nice and tall. 3, 2, 1. Get me that lift up. Now think about your hips being under control the whole time. I don't get that lift up by lifting my hip up to the side. You want to stay absolutely even on both. Now I'm trying to get that knee up as high as I can go by squeezing on my other glute and my front of thigh on that front leg. So I'm just looking at a space somewhere in front of me, and I'm getting that lift. Okay, lovely, good. On my next one, I come in. I'm going to do a squat. That leg that lifted is one that's coming out to the side. So again, you can do this with or without a band. You can do it with just having a weight there. So when you squat and go out, let that weight travel on your leg. Good, that work really builds up on this side because that's a bit stabilising me. My zip and hollow is on, and out and up. Good. Try and lift with that straight leg out each time. We're going to go all the way through on one leg, all the way through on the other. Good. Fronts of thighs, outsides of thighs, core helping me the whole time. Lovely, good. Okay, my last one, just be careful how you do this, onto the floor. And then it's around my instep of both. My core is helping me. My leg that I've been working the whole time comes in a little bit, but basically it gives that support for the other leg to go out. So again, very much core work here. You get that band. So this comes in slightly away from my hips. They both join again on the hip. Good, so my front of thigh still getting that work. My glute on the other leg pushing out nice and strong. As low as you can go, keeping control with that core pulled in here. So straight through the middle helps me to get that nice big movement out of both legs. Lovely, good. I'm going to stay here, do the other leg. We're going to reverse the stages. So again, it's going to be down here first of all. Knees over your hips, except it's just going to be the other leg coming forward. My first leg going out. Here we go. Okay, so front of thigh now comes into action. Good. My core, still getting that second lot of work. Comes back into the middle each time, and then I'm really pushing out as far and as low as I can go with that other leg. Keeping my core pulled in. Good, I can really feel that work in that core now. Lovely, good. Okay, I'm putting those around my ankles. Again, be careful how you do this. Turn around, then coming up for that squat and that lift. Remember, obviously it's the other leg now. So it's the squat, coming up out of your squat. Now try and stay straight on this side. Don't end up here where all you're doing is lifting that leg by rolling over onto the other leg. Pushing up, getting that leg out at the side. Good. Give that lift. Last few seconds now. Up and out of that squat. Remember, really work it outside the thighs. Okay, lovely, good. So then it was around the bottom of one leg. My heel is out of that, and it's just inside my trainer there. Just keeps it in the right position. Okay, so I check that my hips are even, that my balance is good. Good. Once your body knows what it's doing, there we get that lift. Good, feel that front of thigh, that bent knee. If you don't want to do this, you can do me a squat, a knee lift, and then an out from the front. Good, otherwise it's a lift. You can see that on my glute. It's having to work hard, keeping me in the right position while my leg gets that lift. Good work, well done. And good work. Okay, lovely. We're coming off the bands. I'm just going to get a little drink of water here. And then we're going to come down onto the mat. And you're going to bring a weight with you. Now, because I'm going to be using thighs and glutes, I'm going to go with a heavyish one. And I'm going to use an inner thigh as well. So just bear that in mind. When you pick which weight, you can bring more than one weight with you, of course, onto the floor. Okay, so on my first one, it's going to be here, it's going to be out to the side, it's going to be that inner thigh drop, and then a squeeze up, and again, core important in this, because as that drops out, I don't want my lower back to drop down. Okay, lovely, good. Okay, are we ready? Hands out at the side, zip and hollow on, rib cage down, dropping over onto one hip, but both shoulders work that inner thigh. So if you can, go with that heavyish weight. Give me that lift, give me that squeeze. Really feel that your glute is opening out that leg and then squeezing it back in. Don't let your lower back change direction. Don't let it scoop. And well done, good, okay, lovely. I'm going to take that weight out. I'm coming into a position where I'm going to do a lift and it's going to be a shoulder T. Okay, lovely, good. So I'm here, I'm up. Trying to keep my bridge up quite high, letting that weight go through the shoulder. My feet underneath my knees, my core pulled in, so it's keeping control of that bridge. And my shoulders here with that weight going through them. Good, into single figures now. And well done, good. Okay, my inner thigh one is now going to give me a glute lift with my hamstring working as well and my core. I'm in my box. Okay, give me that lift. So I'm not turning that hip at all. Keep that core pulled in. Now those who are used to doing this exercise or variations of it, if you want to, you take your other hand off the floor. If you notice that my hand is on my lower back but with my palm up, this is because my shoulder doesn't have to turn and go out of line with my other shoulder. Now I can feel the work building up, not only on the back of my, like my hamstring on my glute, but also my rib cage here, my core through the front here to get that leg lift. And good work, well done. Okay, this is where it just shifts over to the other side. I'm lying on my back. I've rocked onto one hip. My core's definitely pulled in. Okay, here, open and close it back in. Now, once it's opening and closing, think about your glute on the way out, your inner thigh on the way in. Try and stay with that heavy weight if you can. But also, my zip and hollow is on and my lower back is absolutely steady the whole time. Doesn't arch as that leg goes out. Remember, really keep that pulled in, that zip and hollow, hip to hip bone. Good. And in. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. Onto my shoulder exercise. My feet underneath my hips. Up into that bridge. Hands where it's comfortable for you. So again, my hips are up, my weight's over my shoulder. Then I transfer it, both shoulders, one shoulder. Good, just keep it under control the whole time. Just have that little nanosecond at the top. Lovely. Up into single figures now. Keep that bridge up. Don't try and sink through the middle. Keep it high. And good work. Well done. Okay, lovely. Then I came around. It's my other leg, the one that does the inside. The weight is behind it. How are we doing here? Good. Okay, give me the lift, check your positioning first. Hip bones facing towards the floor. It's not turned out. Then if you want to, the opposite hand. Palm is just up so I know my shoulder stays in line with my first shoulder. And you're halfway through. And good work, well done. Okay, finish with that circuit. We're just going to come up. And I'm just going to use my own body weight. Just 2 more exercises in this last one. Okay, so I'm going to do lunge back. I'm going to do out into a squat. 1, 2, back into a lunge. 1, 2, out into a squat. 1, 2, back into a lunge. 1, 2. So by the time I get to my squat, my chest is still up, but then it works with me. So I'm straight back down into my lunge. Think about those thighs. Good, into your squat. Here, start to more come upright over your lunge. That's it, good. So lunge is straight back and down. Back, back, and back. Lovely. I'm just going to do one arm and one leg. Okay, lovely, good. Okay, I'm going with a heavy or a medium heavyish weight. Okay, so I'm going to get a pull back here. So again, zip and hollow on, top of my shoulder there. Working back. My core pulled in. Just 2 exercises on this last one. I'm going back to that directional lunge, and here it's about both your arms and your legs moving off your body at unusual angles, I would say, for most of us, but my core being able to keep that work there nice and steady. Keep my core facing forwards. Last few seconds now. Pushing it back and up, and good work, well done. Okay, your own body weight, that multi-directional lunge into a squat. Okay, so I'll start in my straight back lunge, work my way around. Straight back lunge, back, back, squat. Then I go back again into my lunge. Good, so again, just working different parts of that thigh. Down. Good, so 1, 2, to try and press into that squat. 2, back into that lunge. 1, 2, that's it, good. You can really feel it on that up and down thigh, which is what those legs will be doing as you're skiing downhill, keeping you in control. Lovely, good. Okay, my last exercise on this is coming out at the side. I'm forward, quite good strong stance, my abs are pulled in. Okay, and out. Good, I'm out and back, but keeping my chest forward. Get that strength in the upper back, good. Again, we've used it quite a lot today already, just different aspects each time. Always with the core though, keeping control. And good work, well done. Okay, we're coming off that timer. Time is done with. I'm going to start finish off where I started, should say, just with that roll around. Okay, lovely. little inside thigh, slow drop down, inside thigh stretch, lovely, up and over. Now the across, and this time I'm keeping both of my feet at the front. Then I'm going to reach down and come up. Yes, again, I'm just dropping down on one leg. Good, then I'm going to bring my legs out really nice and wide. I'm just going to drop down. Okay, what I'm going to do here is just let my head hang and really feel that the backs of those legs are getting a stretch out. Nice and wide with the legs. Just let your weight of your head stretch out the back of the neck. Shoulders have come forward. I'm just on my fingertips at the front. Okay, out further still. And I'm on my palms. Okay, so I'm going to just bend a knee and then bend an elbow. Well done. Again, I'm going to come up. You can walk your feet in until you feel that they're in far enough, and then you put your hands on your knees and unroll and come up. Just give me that roll out. Okay, just nice and rhythmically bringing back that arm. Okay, let's change direction, over and out. You feel that chest is opening up each side. Well done. I'm going to come down onto that glute area. So again, if you want to hold on to something, do. Or you can lie on the floor, you can. It's just a traditional glute stretch. My bottom's going back, my chest is coming down, but notice on my lower back, I have tried to keep it fairly straight. Don't just roll it over. Okay, and coming up. Crossing over on the other leg. Sitting back on it, pushing your bottom back. Okay, lovely, good. We're going to do a little swoosh through. Swoosh through with loose arms and come up and lift up. Then swoosh through, both arms, come up and lift up. All the way up, down, I'm going one more. Up, lovely, good. I'm going to drop it in front of my face. And then down. Lovely, good. I hope you enjoyed that class. I definitely did. You can really feel it in your core each time, keeping you nice and solid while your arms and legs can do the work as they're meant to. Okay, so good work today. I hope you enjoyed, as I say, and I will see you again next time. Okay, bye for now.